Welcome, everyone. Today, we're talking about schema files in DataStage. These files are like blueprints for managing data efficiently. They help define structures, ensuring smooth data processing. Think of them as a guide for handling input and output efficiently in parallel jobs. Without schema files, things could get messy, like trying to cook without knowing the ingredients. Let's dive into how they enable dynamic data transformations. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott, and for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system, intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it, because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. All right, let's get started. Schema files might sound complicated, but they're basically a smart way to organize data. They store details about column names and types, helping maintain consistency across projects. Imagine trying to assemble furniture without an instruction manual. Schema files prevent that chaos in data processing. By ensuring integrity and efficiency, they keep things running smoothly. Why do we need schema files? A simple flexibility and accuracy. They allow DataStage jobs to handle data dynamically, adapting to changes easily. Plus, they ensure consistency, so your data isn't a chaotic mess. If you've ever wished for a way to automate data transformations while keeping accuracy in check, schema files are your best friend. All right, folks, let's dive into schema files. These little text-based heroes help structure our data, making imports smoother. First, we define them to match our data layout. Next, we apply them so that our data arrives neatly formatted. But wait, compatibility matters. Don't mix apples and oranges. Finally, always validate them, because one rogue comma could send your data into chaos. Trust me, clean schema files mean fewer headaches. Imagine schema files as meticulous librarians. They keep things in order externally. Column tab metadata, on the other hand, works inside specific tools like a flexible assistant. One ensures consistency across platforms, while the other adapts to in-tool needs. Both have their strengths. Just like coffee vs tea, you choose based on what works best for your data setup. Writing schema files is an art and a science. First, use clear names. Don't call everything data 1. Second, map data types correctly, because numbers and strings are not the same thing. Third, documentation is your future best friend, so write enough for others and yourself to understand later. Lastly, keep schema files updated, because outdated rules are like floppy disks, completely useless. Schema errors. Oh, they sneak up when you least expect them. Wrong data types. A boom, error message. Missing schema files. Enjoy hunting them down. Format mismatches. A recipe for chaos. And don't forget version mismatches. An old schema file is like using last year's map to find a new city. But don't worry, most issues just need careful troubleshooting and logical thinking. Deep breaths, you got this. Schema files aren't just tech jargon, they save the day in real-world scenarios. ETL processes love them for standardization. Automated pipelines work faster with clear schema definitions. Cross-platform integrations. Smooth sailing when schemas keep things consistent. Plus, compliance teams adore them for data accuracy. So yes, schema files might not be flashy, but they're the quiet heroes keeping data in order. To wrap up, schema files are the secret ingredient in smooth data management. When handled right, they prevent messy errors and ensure accuracy. Learning them well saves time and frustration. Implement them correctly, and you'll have reliable data workflows. And like any great tool, keep them updated. Now go forth and be the schema file expert. You got this. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.